Hey guys, so I did have somebody asking me to do a commentary, I guess, on the Twitter war between Louis and Tom from The Wanted, but looking at my dashboard makes me feel like maybe I shouldn't talk about that. I don't mean to get all like super serious on anybody. If you guys know me, you know I'm really silly, you know I'm really loud, and you know that I'm pretty crazy. But it's really hard for me to look on my dash and to see these boys getting so many messages about young women and men, for that reason, who are self-loathing, who want to hurt themselves, want to leave this planet. And I worry about the amount of people that message them every day, and I know that they are huge pop stars in your mind and that you care about what they say. I care about what they say, not because they're members of One Direction. I care about what they say because they are smart young men who genuinely care about their fans and who care about their well-being, and I appreciate that. And I feel like if I didn't come forward and say anything in their defense to help them, to help these people who write to them daily, I wouldn't be a good human being and I wouldn't be a good fan. I've added myself to the lists that say that we care, and those are fabulous, and I'm glad that they are there, and I'm glad that they have been made. But the people who need help are going to go to the people they feel that mean something to them, that they care about what they're saying, and that's fine. And you know, I write to them daily. I'm not gonna say that I don't. I'm 25 and I still do this, and so I wonder about my mental sanity sometimes, but I'm not trying to make fun of mental sanity. I'm trying to put into perspective that these are normal boys who are young men who go through daily struggles that all of us have been through, and I personally could not imagine going through the things that they are going through at this age. And so here is my plea to you. If you are struggling with cutting yourself, if you are struggling with believing that you are meant to be here on this earth, I know I'm not anybody to you, but I'm telling you that you are here for a reason, and I want you here because even though I may never meet you, I know that the world would be different if you weren't here, because the amount of people that when you drop a rock into a pond, doesn't it ripple? Even though that rock had one clear path and it had one thing in mind, which was just to get to the bottom of the water, it knew nothing about the things around it. It knew nothing about the way that it was affecting its surroundings, and it just wanted to be on the ground. It wanted to be in the soft earth. It wanted to feel loved and wrapped and held and cared about. And there's ripples, and the ripples start small and they get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you don't realize it when you're the rock, and that's okay. But look around you. I urge you to look around you and to see who it is that you would affect if you cut your skin, if you took those pills, if you told yourself you weren't worth being here, because God, I believe you are worth being here. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you are not worth being on this earth, because you know what? You have just as much reason to be here as anybody else. And I, at one point, thought I didn't need to be here either, but you know what? It's been over a decade, and I am here, and I am strong, and I am happy in my life, and you can be happy too, but you have to push through one more day. And when you get through that day, go to the next one. And don't think further out than you need to, because you know what? No one's asking you to get fixed right away. No one's asking you to get better tomorrow. I just need you to keep going, because these boys can't do that for you every day. But I can. I can say that because I'm some random person out on the internet that you may have never known of before, and that's fine. And I don't care if you disregard this video, but I want you to know that I care, and I am there, and I'm willing to listen, because that's what I've dedicated my life to, is listening to people who are in your position, who are struggling to move on past a certain point in their life. And don't let go of this moment, because you're allowed to feel pain and you're allowed to be angry, but don't get rid of yourself, because you are worth so much more than you give yourself credit for. And I will tell you this every day, and I post daily affirmations because people wanted them, and I'm going to continue to give them. And don't focus on what's happening to you now, because you are your own reason for living, and the people around you love you so much. And if you can't see that, that's okay. I'm telling you now that they care. I care. I don't know you, but I know I love you, and I know that you are worth having, and you have a meaning and a purpose. And if you're not here, I will find out sooner or later, because the people who care about you will let me know. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but one day I'll find out, and it'll be sad, and I will be sad, and the world just won't be the same. So I urge you to stay here for one more day, and when that one more day comes, you come back to me, and I'll tell you again that you are worth being here again and again and again, because you are. And one day, years from now, you'll forget who I am, and that's fine. I don't need to be reminded. I don't need to be remembered or immortalized. No one does. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to make sure that this world stays the same, because I am part of the river and you are the rock, and I see that you're coming for me. And I hope that you know that even though you see one singular path, that you don't follow that path, that you see the water, that you see the sand, and you see the sun, because the sun is beautiful, and you don't let that go. So remember that even though the boys are here, and they care, and they love you, and they do, I know that they do, that someone who means absolutely nothing to you cares too, just as much, if not more. And I will always care. So remember, you have purpose here, and you won't see it today. Hell, you may go through your whole life and not know your purpose, and that's okay. Just know that you're here for a reason, and the world knows that. So stay forever if you can, until the time comes, but that time is not now. So remember, I'm here for you, honeys. I love you. Bye.